Hey there guys, welcome back to another stream day. Hey there Angel T, how's it going? Let me lower the volume of the music just a tiny bit. Don't want it to be that loud. Hope my mic is quite enough. Okay, it's been a little bit of a while. I've been doing a couple of things in between. Let me say hello. I've been doing a couple of things in between streams, in between the YouTube videos I've been making. And yeah, last stream I did complete the whole thing. So this is basically completely finished. Well, somewhat completely finished. I still have to cover this hole and make it look a little bit nicer from that angle towards this, for there would be no distinguish that something is here. Plus I am gonna make a door, a redstone door that will provide me entrance to do maintenance in that side, since this cave will be at some point or another is going to be part of the game. What am I going to be doing in this? Still tempting, and that's going to be a little bit more further into the future of this game. So yeah, for now this is just going to be just as it is. But this area, like I said last stream, this is going to be basically the maintenance area. In these two corners, I'm going to show you in a few minutes above, this area is going to be the token area, one of them. Then there's going to be a second token area, which is going to be in this area. And the thing is, they will be within this wall. So if I have to step in and verify or check the system, the redstone, if I have to add more tokens to the system, I'll be able to do it from within this space. And then this space over here, which is quite large, this will be the actual main part of this whole game, which is the artifact randomizer. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work I'm gonna be doing in this area, but it's gonna be little by little. I can get through it quite nicely, easy. Plus I already have, like I said, the areas more or less. I have to prepare them a little bit more, in a sense that it's easy for me to place the redstone and continue. Same as this side over here, have to do the same thing. I have to dig out, which probably, if I get the time, I want to concentrate right now. I want to dig the artifact randomizer. That's gonna be the main project for today. That's what I'm gonna be digging out today. If I get the opportunity to dig out that and prepare that area and do the same with that, I will do today if I get the chance. Also back here, oh, we got another one joining. Also back here is the same thing, but this one over here, this is gonna be a little bit special. This will be one of the mini games within this game. That's why I think I will no longer call this a mini game, due to the fact that it has nothing to do with mini. This will have that mini game, which is a jumping puzzle. It's easy to do, but at the same time is complicated. You have to time everything right, do everything correctly. Plus the cave game, I have a second jumping puzzle, which I'm still working with it. There's gonna be a maze, which is gonna be in this side, but probably I think it was about. We're at level 11. It will be probably at level 20, give or take, I think it is. Because in this area, I have 4 spawners, which I'm gonna be using in the game. Henceforth, there is a little bit of tokens that you will want to get at a certain point. Let me go upstairs before showing you what's in the chest over there. Let me go up. I have to make it a little bit easier to go up and down, which that's going to be another project, which is the temple entrance itself, which is going to change. Oh, and most important, I didn't notice I forgot to. There we go. Much better. I might have put the volume a little bit too high. No, I think 40 was okay. Yeah. Check something over here. Yeah. Okay, these lovely tokens right here. This is another project I have in the midst, but still haven't. I still want to first go through this first part of the game before heading towards the next parts, which I have the ancient city. I have a dungeon, which is going to be as well. We have this one right here. This is another thing. This will be in conjoint with the ancient city, which is basically if you actually survive, you'll be able to carry this token out with you. This is the second jump impulse I'm gonna have. This is a jackpot token. This I'm still in the works for what I'm going to be using that for. These are the normal tokens. Let me move all these this way. What was this one for? Notice Dripstone Maze. This is another little project I have that it will stay in the back burner for the moment, but we have the armor token, the bow token, another bit of game. What is this one? Oh, I really don't have it named. Do I have an anvil? Yes. Let's actually name it to actually identify it. But yeah, sword, and I believe this is the maze run. This is the cave run. This is another. This is the maze run, the one I'm planning to do in the bottom part, and then this is the cave run, which is the large one. But within the midst of that, I need to get more skulk. These 3 items right here, these are not going to be overpowered gear. Basically, as a regular bow, a few arrows. Probably I'll give a stack. I can get a stack of arrows easily. The armor will be iron armor. I might involve getting some enchantments on it just to make it a little bit more resistant, but not that much. Also, the sword will be an iron sword. I could make all this diamond, but it's a little bit too. If you go, as you guys notice in the cave, there are mobs. If you go fully equipped with diamond armor or in my case right now, how I am, which I'm using netherite armor, it's not fun because you can actually survive the actual attack. But if you have iron armor, it will most likely you can actually have it breaking. You can actually need to repair it. Some, some more or less that. I might even in the case I do actually put some mending on it. I will have an XP station where you just stand, you get XP, and you fix your armor. But again, still everything on the mids. Also have to prepare. This is one of the main things I have to prepare. Also have to have a portal here. I also have to make the actual nether tunnel because in difference to, if I bring up the map, yeah, base is over here and the actual game is over here. The tunnel will be a little bit far away from the actual base. Yeah, already said hello. Also, the entrance is going to be a little bit different as well. So yeah, basically a lot of changes within this. Also, I have to, at a certain point, have to do more, no, more glow ink. I'll have to do some more AFK at the shulker farm due to the fact that this game, it's really heavy on the shulkers. Especially that I will be gifting the shulker. Artifact, well, I did, if I, where did I put it? Right here. Let's do, take this out of the way. Let's put this temporarily here. And I need Symmetria and go, jumping puzzle, and yeah. More or less, the instructions of the game. Mostly, actually, what would be better? No, it's the same thing. It goes all the way up. Basically, the rules of the game. You're allowed to search the whole desert for one artifact. Oh, I forgot to put the box. Anyway, it's quite understandable. It's gonna be the box. It's not gonna be lying around the artifacts. You will be allowed to get one artifact box every 3 days. This is a disclaimer. That's why I actually place. This may change in the future due to the fact that I'm not sure how many Symmetrians are gonna be playing this. Hopefully, a lot. It will make me go a little bit insane in a point in time, but I won't mind. It's basically not the only way you're gonna get artifacts as well, because as I said, there's gonna be the jumping puzzle, which you will be able to get some little bits and details to actually get the artifacts or tokens, which is this lovely book here. We have the specific thing right here, roulette. I have a within the token area, there's going to be a roulette. You have to place a roulette token, and you either will get a chance to get the roulette, the token. Yeah, the actual a token that will give you 5 tokens, or you'll get the chance of getting the actual artifacts box. It's not a 50-50. It's probably a 60% no, a 40%. I might change that in the future. Might. I have to see how efficient the actual thing it is. But if I do change it, it will be a 50-50. For now, I believe I have it 60-40. So, yeah. Within that, the roulette, we have. Let me change it to the next one. This is the token exchange. This is where we're gonna have everything related to the tokens. If you, I believe I have it here. Okay. For now, well, that's gonna be the price itself. 10 tokens will give you 2 jumping puzzle tokens, where you can actually go. Nope. Over there, you're gonna place it in the chest, and then you can actually do a run. You also will be able to exchange 10 tokens for a roulette, for 2 roulette tokens, which is the actual thing. You'll have the chance to regain, because that I haven't changed that. I might, but for peace sake, I will leave it as is. You might be able to get in return the roulette tokens. The other one is this one right here. This is the free token. It's kind of weird name how to put it, but yes. You place this in the slot, and it will give you back 5 regular tokens, which you use to actually do the rest of the trading. There's another token, which is a free artifact token. This will give you a random artifact from the game master, which is me. It will be not a specific, just any. I'll press a button and that will give me any random. It will be easier for me to actually do this, because this is gonna drive me crazy, jumping from page to page. Token, artifact, and jumping puzzle. Like I said, a random artifact. Each artifact is basically, there's 9 artifacts and 18 elements, which is every single time. The levels of artifacts are common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and so on, so on. The elements are basically potion elements, iron elements, crystals, so on, so on, so on. I will have a randomizer which will tell me from which element, and another that will tell me from which level of artifact. So you can get either really lucky and get an exotic, or you can get a really bad pull and get a common from any of the artifacts. In that way, it will be completely random. On the other flip of the coin, if you get the chance and you complete a full set of the same element, I will be giving you, or the player, I will be giving the player a full set token, which the player will be getting an element box of 1. You'll get within that box 3 random artifacts from the element you desire. This is basically more for the completionist in the game. If they want to collect all or gather every single element, This will give them an advantage. But again, this is only if they finish the actual run. Which most likely most of them will actually finish it. Let me see. Yeah, here it goes. The roulette. Just drop the roulette token on the carpet. It's gonna be a little bit further. I'll show you a little bit, guys, a little bit more in the future once I have everything running. But you'll get the chance either get an artifact box or free tokens. Yeah. Now back to the actual rules. Again, this is a disclaimer. This might change in the future, but it all against how many players are in the game. Plus, this is not every 3 Minecraft days. This is basically IRL. So basically, you get 1 token for today. You'll have to wait on 3 days to actually get it. But again, it might change. Other ways to get artifacts. You may exchange them with other players in the game. Let me say hello. Exchange them with other players. You'll be able to exchange the artifact with a random one through the game master. Basically, you can give me a random common, and I will give you a random common. You give me a random legendary, I will give you a random legendary. Simple as that. Basically, you have to collect a full deck of the same element to gather points for a grand prize. Grand prize is going to be very later in the game due to the fact that I have to get everything. One of them, which I already have, is probably going to be for second place. A full choker of emeralds. But I'm still debating on the correct things I'm going to be doing. Also, small detail but very important. The artifacts are not allowed to leave this lobby. Where, nope, there we go. Right here. They cannot leave this area. Behind, oh, I didn't even have one. Let me see if I actually have the, come on, let me go upstairs. I do have a couple of things above that I can use for materials. Yeah, this is also one other thing I have to completely do. I have to clean up everything. Here we go. Okay. If I go to my portrait right here, let's say we got this, and this goes 3. Okay. And let me gather. Ooh, I don't have. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Professional streamer here. Just kidding. Okay. Since you're only allowed to have, for example, 9 artifacts, you'll be able to have, at the start of the game, you'll have an extra slot in the back of the board. If you complete a full set, you will be gifted one thing, the token. Do I have, where is it? Full set. There we go. You'll be able to grant yourself a new space with the full set token. You take the full set token, you give it to the. This is gonna be funny, but you give it to the game master, and I will grant you a full, well, 3 artifacts with an artifact box of the element you wish to have, which is one of these right here. We'll get to these in a few minutes, in a few seconds. This one, I can, in a random box, any random box, this is not gonna be something. Let me say hello. This is gonna be completely random. After I make the boxes, yada yada yada, I'll take, if I make 20, I'll take 5 out of the 20 and I'll place one of those free tokens. That's gonna be fun. Plus, once I make this game and it's live, I will be making a little care package for every single Symmetrian for them to know that this game is active with the coordinates. Okay, another thing. You can only have 9 artifacts in the wall, like I said, and 1 reserve, which is the one I show you right here. You can only have that one and that one. This is basically how the actual wall will look like. The player will be able to decorate, which I will be doing with this area right here, to actually make it look a little bit better. For then the player to actually get an example what they can do in this area, whatever they want, they're able to do. Okay, let me go over here, place this over there, and let me take this ink and place it over there and place that over there. I need to get a lot more of those because that's going to be the actual board. Now, every time, like I said, you finish a deck, you'll get 1 more unlocked. Now, if you get a full deck, you might place all the artifacts and you'll get an additional reserve spot, like I said. Oh, and this is another thing. You'll get a roulette token. So not only you'll get a roulette token, you'll get a free artifact. So basically, this is more or less, this is actually for me to identify the tokens a little bit easier. That way I'm not driving myself crazy. But yeah, this is what the tokens are gonna look for me. For others, it's just an iron ingot. No, iron nugget. I would have loved to actually have that as a texture for the whole server, but sadly, not gonna happen. Again, you'll get that. The free artifact token, it's a surprise. I haven't said anything in the rules because that's gonna be a nice surprise for the player. Again, 9x9. This is basically what I just said, completely in a resume. A little bit easier for the player to understand. Again, repeating the actual artifact elements and artifact levels. And again, finish by saying hope you enjoy. Then we have the token exchange roulette. We have the token artifacts, the artifacts and the elements. And then we have the jumping puzzle. First of all, please do not shift. There is a little part of the jumping puzzle which you actually can shift around and not get pushed. Be honest, I just put that as a disclaimer. Everybody on the server is honest, they don't do anything they won't steal. But I'll just put it there just for the fact, just in case. Because in the jumping puzzle, a lot of the droppers are visible. You can actually click and see all the tokens. And that's one thing I try to fix, but sadly it's not easy. And then let's go for the rewards. Room 1. This is the most easiest room to get to. So henceforth you only get a free tokens token. This will be always. This is not a chance. This is every time you step into that room, you'll get the tokens. You can redeem the tokens and for the token exchange and roulette area for regular tokens. Second room. This is the actual 50-50 chance. You can either get 2 free tokens token, which will be 10 regular tokens, or 4, which are 20, and 1 roulette token. Again, this is a 50-50 chance. If you get lucky and get it, hooray for you. If you don't, it's still a win-win. Well, not too much a win-win, but you get the point. Third room. This is the most important one. Because to get to it, it's not easy. It's doable, but it's not easy. But if you do get it, 1, you'll get a random amount of roulette tokens. There's not a specific amount, it's just random. You can get 1, you can get 2, you can get 3. I think you can get all up to 5. Then you get a random amount of tokens. You can get from 1 regular token all the way to 15 regular tokens. Sorry, I misspoke something. This is random roulette tokens. This is from 1 to 3, or no, random to 4. Yeah, 1 to 5. So that one is correct, but this is roulette. You can get 1 roulette token, and then you have the chance, not the chance, you'll get the opportunity to have 1 more run for the token, for the puzzle, for the jumping puzzle room, and have fun, blah 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 blah. But yeah, this is a quite intriguing game. It has taken me a bit of time to actually get it to the point I know it's going to be, one, most important of all, fun. That is one of my priority points that I want to have in this game. I want the players to, there we go, to have fun while playing this game. It's a bit not difficult, but it's a bit intriguing for that. But hopefully people do enjoy the game. Fingers crossed about that. But yeah, sorry for the rant, but at least I gave a little bit of explanation on how the whole game works. Again, I would have loved for these tokens to actually have this skin, because it does look awesome. This goes here. Free token, yep. Full set, yep. And this is the last one, roulette token. Yes, it does. Okay. To the other part. I'll just say, let's just use this one. This is the food element. every single one of them is from common all the way to exotic. You'll get ascended, you can get mythic, you can get legendary, all as I've seen is said. Um, these will be completely random. Players will have the opportunity to randomly get them, collect them, hopefully get a full set, and so on, so on. Also, yes, I did put it in the rules. You can, if you get by any chance two of the same elements, or yeah, elements, and same artifact level, you can exchange it for me, with me, if by any chance you already, like I said, you already have it and you give it to me. I'll give you a random from what you have in the wall. So if you only have, if by any chance you have a duplicate common and the whole board it's full, but you're missing one specific level, I will exchange it for the one you have, plus I might use the tokens itself, kind of like you give me the random artifact plus 10 tokens, and I'll give you the one you're missing. Still some little details that will be fixed and be changed, but hopefully I can get everything sorted out. But yeah, let's start with the main thing I was going to do for now. And I also have, as you guys saw, I have a couple of wither skulls there, which I have to get a few beacons. Ooh. So, let's get to this part. I believe, yeah, this is gonna be a little bit painful because this beacon doesn't get all the way to the back, but I can more or less go around that fact. The only thing that is a little bit of a pain, it's the actual deep slate. So let me start digging all the way. I believe I've been, and thanks to Perpy, this area started, or the actual game started. Let me mark the, okay, so right here. This whole area preparing it, it started ever since the season started. So yeah, we're about halfway of the season, and this is how much time this whole game has taken me, or this whole thing has taken me to actually complete. So yeah, it's been a rough time to prepare all this. I would have loved to have it day one, have it running, kind of like have a long time. But to be honest, this is not going to be a game that is going to last the whole season. Obviously, at some point or another, I will have to end the game, give the prices, and so on, so on. But hopefully, like I said, the most important thing is hopefully uh, the Symmetrians enjoy the game. I think that's one of my main things. It's kind of like the prop. main thing, honestly. I keep repeating myself, but yeah. Most that I've actually talked during the in-game chat, there's a lot of them that are intrigued and think they want to play the game already. But the game is going to take me a quite bit to actually finish, so yeah. But hopefully within, first of all, I do need to do live streams like I'm doing right now, like I did the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. I have to continue as many times as I can doing the streams because that's where I can actually speed up the progress of this game. Because right now, for example, I already have um my next video for this Sunday. I already have it out. Well prepared. I just have to download it for YouTube and just let it go. But oh, nope, nope. There we go. So I can dedicate a little bit this week towards this. And then I have the next part, which is basically I have another the redstone for this farm and the redstone for the guardian farm. Now, why did I say farm for this game? All that redstone will be in videos because yeah, redstone on camera or not on camera, more to the fact of streaming. Yeah, I prefer to have concentration on one thing and not concentrate fully on the stream. Usually, when I do redstone, I like to put the full um, concentration on the redstone. Don't want to distract myself, make a mistake, or anything in the sort of. But yeah, so yeah, it's simple for me just to do everything redstone, unless I could do it simple and I can just do it on stream, and I am full of items. Let me go and deposit all this. Okay, I believe the best thing I could do, because I believe, yeah, this is going to get to the point that I'm gonna be completely full. Where's this? Let me put this here. The ores, the ore, and where is the? I believe is here. Yes, it is. Gravel. I believe gravel goes here with the dirt. Yeah, there we go. I might end up let me putting these right here. Let me put the ender chest and the bed. Just to remove a lot of items I have in the inventory that are not needed. Let me also put the rockets, which I don't need. I do need the light. I don't need the bucket right now. Yeah, I believe this is enough. The more space, the better. But yeah, this is an intriguing game that I am enjoying making. Because the amount of resources, the amount of things I've had to put into the game. And again, thanks to Perpy, that has been helping me a lot within the things of the game. So yeah, it's really it's really helpful having others helping me doing the whole thing. Plus, the other thing I have to be grateful is I'm doing a collab with the base. If I wouldn't have a collab, I believe I would have been basically my base would have been within these walls. Be yeah, because doing two bases plus this, yeah, no, it would drive me completely crazy. Though doing both things at the same time, it would have been a pain. Okay, I need to go all the way over here, and yeah, let me completely open the area up. Come on. And this, I have to try and maintain myself within the actual beacon range. Ah, exactly what I did not want it to happen. The good thing is the amount of materials digging all this thing up. It's a lot. Which actually helped us build a lot of the things in the base. Light is getting in the way. Light is getting in the way. Come on. I don't know why, but I get the feeling, even though there are instructions and the rules for the game, I have the impression light is getting in the way again. Oh, come on, slime. Don't you get you're gonna die? Come on. I left you alive. It would have been more than enough for you to just kind of get the hint. I get the impression that some Symmetrians will ask for a little bit of clarification on the rules and just kind of like want to talk on voice, which I won't actually mind if that's what they want to do. I really don't mind. Oh, I got to the end. Perfect. Even though the other thing I will do, well, probably the game will be active already by the time another SNL comes up, because I believe Emmy and I already talked about that, and probably the SNL will be the next one will be probably around March, and I will have this game up and running by the end of this month. So yeah, it will be a little bit late to actually do a live stream explaining how this game works. So yeah, basic probably the idea will be some will be asking for an explanation, plus the day well, I'll open this game. Probably I'll do it during the weekend, where I'll be actually able to be near the game or in the game to explain the rules if they need them. Probably be in chat, in the Discord chat, just for a little bit of a help if they need it. Oh, and the 10 minutes are up. Wow. Right. It's about time for a reset. Oh, full. Oh, I don't need that. I might have to make some more shulkers. Good thing I have shulkers around. Yeah, I might have to make some shulkers. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. Let's put that and that there. This here with these things. And probably put that there. And where did I put the diorite? Right there. Wow, for 1 second I read a different word there. For 1 second. I actually had to look at it twice. Yeah, this server is family friendly. So no cursing at all. I might have to at some point actually put this one block higher. I think. Might just leave it as is right now because the actual farm just gets to about that block right up there. And what touches that is basically glass, so I really don't need to have it up there. A little slime. Slime, you will die if you get near me. At least these little ones don't get annoying. I might have to add another beacon to actually finish the rest of that. Yeah, probably I'll have to add it. Anything else? No, I don't see any more dirt. Is that? No, I think that is... Yeah, that's granite. You're all still green. I try to maintain the light level on the floor just for safety. I don't want to have any missed spots where mobs can spawn, because then it will get annoying trying to build or, well, dig while having mobs. I'll hang to the last second. The only thing of this game that I will not record or do live streams about is the placing of the actual artifact box. As fun as it would be, yeah, no. Unless I remove the coordinates, which are in the top right, and the minimap, I think that will be the only way I would do the live streams putting the things in the floor. The chokers. And it's still a chance that I could be found placing them. Dirt over here, gravel over here, that over there. That was of 2, the 5-minute. And just a little part of making this game, I've gotten so much of slime. I believe, I'm not sure where it is or if it's the whole thing. There's a lot of slime chunks here. What I might do in between the restart and this, I could show you most of the game, what I have up to now. Let me see. I need this. Artifact randomizer. Yeah, the glass. I might have to open that part. It will be the best I can do. Yeah, I think it will be the best thing I can do. Yeah. I might have to add the beacon at top, and there goes the reset countdown. Let me disconnect from the server. And let me go to my redstone world. Hey Dimgor, how's it going? And let's open up right here. Whenever you want to open. I have too much things in this world. I might have to open a new world. Oh. This is more or less the whole... Yeah, most definitely. I will have to make a new world or cut out some chunks. Stream PC doesn't like the world at all. Ouch, that hurts me. But more or less, the massive redstone contraption that will have the help of giving me the randomizer effect. I could have made it smaller. Eh, I really don't care. My own design, so yeah. Also, yeah, this is it right here. This is the actual token system. All of these names are going to change. These are not the correct ones. This is, I believe, what I was going to start. No, this is where I'm going to place the rules for this area. This is the actual token system. Where is it? Where is it? Free. Oh, already had one. Okay. This out of my inventory. um, Funny thing is with this world, this world has been since 1.9, I think. This world, right now, this small part is this right here. This is basically ever since I did the cruise ship. Here is not where the volcano biome base was, but this is where the last season's base was. This is a future project I have in the works, and this is a small area. This little area, this is not the whole loaded map, mind you. This is a piece where I can actually cross. There's a portal. I think there's a portal around here where I can jump from part to part. And this is just a 15,000 by 15,000 redstone world. So yeah, this has a lot of things involved. I might have to restart not the whole world, but do a new world because my main PC can handle the lag. This PC, not that much. I'm in between 20 something and 100 FPS in this world. So yeah, it pains me. But yeah, basically this redstone thing is basically a 50-50, well, 60-60 chance where I can get the amount of items I need. Did I throw them all in here? No, I believe I didn't throw them all. But this... Oh, yes I did. Huh. Really? You're not... Okay, I might have to fix this. Yeah, this is a mini-map, which has the little mini-map in the side. Okay, this will be a need to fix. Come on, I thought I had everything planned out correctly. Basically, this is an auto dispenser, which I won't have to take the books and place them myself into the redstone. It will automatically refresh every time it's used. This dispenses the book every time somebody brings the tokens. It will dispense them here. Again, me and redstone have a long history. Everything, and I mean everything, is made by me. I started little here, where I started getting an image on how to make the whole thing until I just made it over there. And then the little jumping puzzle. It's going to be a bit of a fun. It's a fun project. I am enjoying the build of it. Um, this is not allowed. You cannot break that. First of all, it's a chance if you fall down. Nobody's gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're not gonna fall. You're not gonna fall. You're gonna fall. It's yeah. I started playing on a private server, but I got a little bit bored because it's not the same. Because basically we keep on going the whole world. Every time a new update come, we updated it. That's why I'm in the server I am in right now, which I actually enjoy. And I did notice just now I made a mistake. I forgot to add. Oh, come on. I'll add it later. I have to do the same thing I did there for this area. Oh well. I'll fix it up. I'll fix it up later. But again, this, yeah, I play on the server. I enjoy it. It's more, a little bit more opened when we contact with other fellow in the servers. Again, where I was, this is random. Then this is the first room. This is where you get a chance, the opportunity to get the actual. Let me cross through here. And everything has sound. You get the tokens. After you get the tokens, right, never mind. You have to cross through this, and then you go back to the start of the game. Oop. And then you place the. Do I have? No, I don't have one of them. But you place the actual. What was this? The jumping puzzle token. You place it there. You press the button. You can step in the game. Not like I'm doing. Again, you go through there. If you're lucky, you don't fall. But if you're not, you go straight down. Then from here, you get the opportunity either play it safe and go through this door, or don't play it safe and just go through all this and try to get to the end. But the controversy with this game is, if you crouch, you're cheating. You can just go through the whole thing without falling. And that's not the fun part of the game. Fun part is just going running and finger crossed you don't fall. But if you do get to the other side, I gotta fix that thing. You can just go into this room, then this room, and get a chance if you get either 2 tokens or not part of the game. Let me put that there. Or no, that's still tokens. Random amount of tokens. Or that. You get this type of amount of parts. You may get lucky and get those. Or no, wait. This goes here, okay. Or get through roulette tokens. This game sounds so complex, but it's, I felt, it's quite enjoyable. Then the fun part begins. Again, This whole jumping puzzle, it's doable, but you gotta get lucky. I'm not good at jumping puzzles, so yeah, this is just gonna be me trying to be awkwardly trying to jump through all that. But yeah, it's a you cannot. Yeah, it looks fun. You cannot. There's one thing with this part. You cannot kind of like, okay, this goes out first, this goes out second. No. I made this completely randomized and not able to uh guess that everything will be in an order because none of it is in order. Then you can get to this area, which is a safe platform, but then you have the rest of the jumping. Come on, come on. Almost did it. It's fun. And again, I just noticed I have to finish the bottom part. I'll do that later. Then you get through here. Then in your safe place, and then you get the all the random things you will get from this game. You finish that, you go through the doors, and the end of the actual game. Yeah. It's fun if you are brave enough to try to get to the end. Good luck. But good thing I'm not playing the game. I'm just gonna be just a game master giving the instructions of how everything goes. So yeah. But it's going to be fun. Yeah, don't pay mind to that. That was my first attempt of doing a randomizer. And second attempt of, well, getting to know how the randomizer works and then implementing it in all of this. So yeah, it took me about a month to actually get this whole thing working properly. Yeah, which side is gonna be this side? Then it's gonna give you random amounts of artifacts. Then if you get lucky, you might get either tokens or an exotic artifact, which in this case is an exotic artifact. After the items drop, I have to not place, press this button to actually break the choker and be replaced. Why am I not flying? Here we go. And it will go back all the way here. This is where my part comes, which I have to... Yeah. The thing is, I noticed there's a pattern. It's not gonna be always. I did this with a 10 test, and every 10 box, well, in this case, it's gonna be every 13? No, 12 box, you'll get no, you won't get tokens, you'll get the exotic. So it's quite a random event. Might try to get it a little bit closer, not make it so much difference in length. Yeah. And this little build back here is still a work in a lot of progress. In the base collab I have, I'm going to make my own area, which will be in... Yup, as I expected. Stream PC doesn't like this world at all. Let me step away from this. This is going to be basically my kind of like a wolf lab I'm planning to make. But still a work in progress. Let me step away from that. redstone that way, so yeah. I might have to at some point or another have to update this PC. Let me go back to the actual world, to the server. And there we go. And there's already Symmetria in the game. Not bad. Okay, I need... Where does this beacon end? Okay, I might have to make another beacon. Yeah, once you have new equipment on the PC, yeah, you will notice the difference. Well, you know, Sushi. See, she's actually getting her new PC fixed up. So, stream her gameplay is gonna be a lot more better than what it is. But it's all the PC. The computers just last a certain amount of time. Sadly, but it is true. Wait, did I? No, I did not bring no. Okay. Yeah. Okay, if this beacon it's here. Okay, that beacon ends there, so I might need to put it... Probably here. I should do this the old way where I have to dig all the way down, but I'm not in the mood to dig. That's 3, that's 4. The whole way down. So many beacons in the past. I know this way of building by heart. Make the stair. And one more side. Yep. And beacon. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't have to dig all the way down and this beacon reaches to where I'm at. Hopefully. Because I know they have no limit towards the sky, but bottom wise, that's where the whole thing goes to crumbles. Okay. No, that doesn't go there. That goes here. Yeah. Okay, let me go towards the bottom. Tell me the beacon works. Does it work? Nope, I'm not getting the effect. Here? Huh. Oh well, sad, sad, sad. Yep, I will have to dig all the way down. The one thing I did not want it to do. More digging than I have to do here. Okay, don't need to do that. And which is this beacon right here? Wait. That beacon reaches to there? Okay, so this line is from that beacon. Okay. If this becomes too much of a pain, I might just... Yeah, I might have to... I might have to bring that beacon all the way down. Because I know at least this beacon's gonna cover these two areas. That beacon, hopefully, fingers crossed, is gonna cover the game. But this area is going to be a little bit more painful. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit more painful. I'll wither through this. It's not that much of a... I can just go back here. Nice. MCI. That's quite good actually. You bought it completely built or you built it yourself? Oh, deep sleep, deep sleep, deep sleep. How much I dislike you. I can mine everything else fast and easy until I get to deep sleep. Okay, pre-built. Not bad, still not bad. It's still RTX 4090, that's great. And then Core i9. That's not bad. That's a beefy computer. That's a beefy PC. This stream PC, I believe I have what it is. RTX 3050. It's not the best stream PC I could have, but I still have to do a lot of upgrades on it. But it's one thing I didn't expect I was going to be using at all. Because basically, what I did use it before was for while I fixed or made one of my daughter's computer. I basically gave them this one for them to actually do school things. Or if I need to fix something or anything, I'll just use this one or test any program or test anything. This is basically the dummy PC. That way I don't put in risk my main PC. Sadly, for some not odd reason, I know what it is. One of the programs I use for my job collides with OBS, and I cannot use my main PC for streaming, sadly. And sadly, I cannot remove that program because that's a main program for my company. So yeah, that will be a no. No, most definitely you will get it with that type of setup. You'll have literally no limit on what you can play. Sad thing is, every single time a new game comes out, you need to have a better setup because sadly your PC doesn't have the capabilities of running the game, or it can run it but it will be extremely slow. It's a pain, honestly. But again, all these companies do these little details within purpose. Plus, technology is going every single year is going up and up and up. Yeah, they're expensive. I think last time I checked, the RTX 4090, what is it, around 2000 or almost $2,000, I think it is. So yeah, a good PC setup, it is really expensive. Even a nice and decent laptop will run you. A gaming laptop will run you quite high. Yeah, you don't want to be in one of my streams where I actually take this silk touch durability all the way to 1. I've had people yelling at the chat, kind of like, "Don't take it so low." um, yeah, they again they can run stupidly, increasingly over the top. That's one of the reasons I actually, not only because of my career, but I really prefer building them myself. It's a little bit more enjoyable. Plus, I know what everything does and everything goes. Okay, that there, and let me put that there. Oh, and this goes here. I believe I have torches here. And where did I put the slime? Right there. Well, at least doing these digs, I get an excuse on doing stream. When it comes to streaming, I don't know. I'm way too lazy to do it. Yeah, usually those are mods. This is a completely, well, more or less completely vanilla server. So literally those lovely mods are not allowed. Most I can have, and they're not mods. They're just basically resource packs, which yes, created by me. Except this one is one of the modders or moderators in this server. He made this one and gifted it, well, gifted to many of us. But all of these are basically my creation, including the where do I have it? Including the shader. This shader, more or less, I asked it as a commission with a little bit of uh different incorporations to the shader. The In a sense, the sunset is a little bit more realistic, and combined with my resource pack, instead of having a square sun, you actually have a round sun, and the moon as well. Yeah, I do from time to time play around with the mods. Right now, I've been playing with a creative mod, which is literally everything mechanized. You cut one with a. It's basically like wood chopper. You place it on the bottom of the tree, and it literally cuts down the whole tree, and you don't have to go little by little cutting down the tree. Those mods are fun, especially that I do not like cutting down trees. I do not like it. It's a pain chopping the trees down. Uh, oh, thank you for the subscription, Diomgor. Um, Chopping trees down, I dislike it. It's just painful chopping trees down just to get the materials. I prefer to purchase it every single time. The cruise ship I made back in season 6, I believe it was. I used probably, I think it was about 60,000 wood. I purchased all that. I was not going to go digging and collecting resources for all that. Last season was a little bit easier for me to collect resources. Well, more or less. Because the base, in a sense, it was prismarine. So basically, just have a guardian farm, and that'll be easy as all. Yes. Don't get me wrong. I do have a design for a tree farm. I could build that at any time and just go with that. But yeah, it's still a pain. Even doing digging, it's normal since basically, for the exception of last season's base, which was underwater, the cruise ship, yeah, those two bases and the base in season 5, well, I can say season 5, but most of my bases, give or take 80% of them, are underground. So me doing a massive hole in a mountain, it's normal. The volcano biome base, the whole base was under the mountain. The only thing that was exposed, which actually funny thing is, I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm not going to ask questions. I can actually show you, well, if I sleep the night, because I didn't notice it was night. Let me sleep it off. That way the map is clear. Where's the bed? If I open the map, this was my base last season. I have the massive guardian farm, which in this season I did the same concept design on elevating the whole temple up to the water. I can show you in a few minutes. I can give you a tour of that. But this was my whole base last season. It was probably 80% of the base underwater. And this was my base. Yeah, the thing is, I ran out of time for this season. For this, I should have done this base in a longer season, because my plans for this one was, one, I had it one building here, another building, and another building over here. This temple, I was gonna completely take it to the floor and cover it with sand. I was gonna extend this little island. I was gonna create another island over here, and island over here, and another island over here, to create more an effect of the area, because right here is not that noticeable, but this whole thing is a custom reef. Basically, it was like the reef was there, and the base and the whole lab was created around it, so creating a little bit more natural area. But again, sadly, the season was shortened and I couldn't finish it. I might, in the future, Since we have the world download for that season, I can actually make a series on YouTube or do something on live streams and kind of continue my idea concept of that base. Just like this was my volcano biome the season before that. This was I enjoyed the base concept. It took me forever to build. It took 160,000 blackstone blocks, almost 4,000 lava buckets to cover this whole thing in lava, and almost the same amount of buttons to cover the whole thing. And I noticed I missed a couple of them. But yeah, this whole thing is not able to get snow because it has a lot of buttons. This project was completely insane. I don't know why I got this in my mind, in my head, to actually do this. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed making that base, but it was a pain with all the little details, everything that I had to do to actually get that base up and running. It was insane. Okay, I am running out of space to put things, so for the time being, let me put all this here. And I'll do this even quicker. Where did I put? Here. Let me say 10 more chokers. And easier said than done. Oh, never mind. 10 chests. Also, yes, I do have an absurd amount of chokers, but that's thanks to this little build right here. This is my choker farm. It was a pain to actually make that farm. But for this game, I do need an absurd amount of chokers. Sadly, in my case, I go overboard with my designs. Literally overboard with my designs. Let's do something simple. Let's go to that creative world. Real quick. And let me show you what I mean. I know I can go not close enough to the let me close this, and if I load, nope, if I go okay, I cannot go that close to the base, to the cruise ship, but I can go quite close, I believe. Yeah, there's the little spike. But yeah, That that's my cruise ship. I did in season 6 of this of the server. Compared to me, I am just 2 blocks. So you can imagine the height of that ship. Plus, I did use about 130 something of wool. That's white wool what you see right there. This base was a massive project that I went overboard. If I'm not misremembering, that I cannot get that close sadly, but that block right there, that white wool, that was the last block I placed in that ship. And this ship took me the whole season to build. Enough said with that. Then it comes to, hey Brian, how's it going? Then it comes to this last season's base. Let it load a little bit. Yeah. I keep on getting my bases bigger and bigger with every season passes. Come on, load. Load up. Yeah. uh, I'm insane when it comes to these types of builds. This was one of the builds I didn't get to complete. Yeah, it takes a lot of It takes a lot of work to get everything going. This is a mob farm, which sadly I didn't get the chance to build it, but it is insane. The drops in that farm are high. The other build I didn't get the chance to build was this one. This is the actual super smelter and the auto potion brewer. If I go through this open hole, literally every single potion can be brewed from this farm, from this automated system. I just press the button, making sure that I have the actual materials I need. I just press it, it auto brews here, and then ends up over here. If what was this one all about? Oh, this was empty water bottles. I just place them there and they just end up in the other side. I believe I tried, or I think I succeeded in implementing an auto sorting system that I can actually place every one of those materials in there and it will sort it out and place everything where it goes. But yeah, this, I enjoyed building this base, but the amount of white concrete I used in it, I really don't want to use white concrete for a long time. But again, the base, I have to load the world map at some point, and probably in a future stream I might give a tour of the whole thing, how it actually looked underwater, because this here doesn't do justice, which is this way. I believe the massive pillar of water right there doesn't actually does justice to the actual base and how it looked. because there's a lot of mistakes there. But that was me just testing out how it actually looks. Then we have this little project, which it's still a working progress that I want to build at some point or another. And it's a floating base. Mind you, that the base will be, if I can get there up there faster, which I can't. Come on. This last piece right here, the lightning rod, this is gonna be at world height. Otherwise, I will not be able to place that. So, yeah, you could imagine this whole thing at world height. What would it look from down below? I have no idea. But this is a concept I'm still working on it due to the fact that I'm taking an idea from Iron Man, which is having an arc reactor that has this. Even though I know Minecraft, you don't have to make sense. You can just place a block in mid-air and call it. That's a project. But most, if not all of my bases, I like to give it a reason why. How is it floating? How is it actually working? So yeah, it's a fun project. I am enjoying building it, but wow, it has taken me this about a year to actually build all my bases. This before I actually put it into a server. This was a year progress. Cruise ship was a year's progress. Basically, if it comes to putting the idea, by this month, I'm already thinking of what I'm going to be building in the next season. In a certain way. Sometimes. Other times I just go with the flow and whatever comes first goes. Yeah, a 3-year-old server. To be honest, they're fun because you don't have to reset. But one thing I enjoy of resetting a world, I have nothing. So I have to start getting my tools, getting geared up, and that's the fun part. That's one of the things I enjoy starting a new world. Because literally you have to start everything from the bottom up. Gather every material, gather everything you need. Where did I put it? Okay, I gotta remember that's there. But don't get me wrong, a long time server, it's fun due to the fact that you can somewhat say you can start a world from scratch, because all you have to do is literally move an area, kind of like, okay, this part of the world is completed, let me pass to another part of the world, let me build 5,000 blocks away. That's more or less kind of a reset in itself. So yeah, it's a 50-50. It's enjoyable, honestly. Either way, staying in a world for long periods of time or starting a fresh world. And there goes the beacon effect again. Whew, this is gonna be a long dig. Even with the interruptions, which I really don't mind. Just imagine the amount of time this whole dig has taken me. This lamp is gonna get my nerves. It's getting on my nerves, those lamps. But I do have to have them there. Even the beacon effect. Thank you. Beacon effect. Ooh, I don't see light in that cave, so I might have to go up there and light it up. No, I see light. I see light. I think I saw light. Oh, 16. Again. Oh, I thought I had more time than that. Well, at least I'll be able to finish at least this part. That way I can actually start doing the redstone for this area. And I get more excuses to actually do live streams. About what? Quarter way there? I'm almost done. Almost done. That's good. This is for being lazy instead of just putting us another beacon over there. It'll be so much easier. It's not like I don't have the beacon. Just gotta go up there, remove it, and place a new one. I'll have to organize this later on. Ooh, okay, almost there. Still have enough. Still have enough. 117, that's more than enough to finish. At least that little piece right there. Oh, come on. And I believe I see the beacon. The other beacon. Oh, come on. It doesn't get all the way down. Oh, well. Ah, that's a pain. Yeah, that's a pain. Oh, well. 14? And there goes the warning. And 91, still have enough. Ooh, where's this water coming from? That's why using torches, it's not better. And there comes the Scully. 26. Yeah, I dare you to jump down here. Okay. I can remove these two things. Wrong. There we go. Okay. I think I still have a little bit more time to do more streaming. I believe so. Yeah, I think I have a little bit more time. Probably not for digging. Let me place all this here. have to exchange that for that. Yeah, I can get a couple more materials from the cobble. Cobblestone is always useful. The floor's okay. Yep, up to now. Up to now. I'm gonna fix you guys. I'm gonna fix you guys, and I'm not gonna have you guys roaming around up here. I'm gonna use the redstone elements for you guys not to ever spawn up here. Good thing there's ways to actually break that rhythm of them spawning. Oh, so close. So close. And should be fine, but let's put that there. Wait, what? What? Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened here. Come on. Did I actually throw it here? Yes, I did. And throw that there. Give me that. Put that there. Throw that there. And let's go back down. No bad hit. Gotta try to get that later as well. Shouldn't have been lazy and just get the actual beacon effect over here. Would have been easier. And I had the actual perfect place. Right in there. Oh no, wait. I still have to dig the one block hole to the top. And there goes the zombie. To become a pain. Good thing all I have to do in that is just put some lighting and just cover the whole. Don't even dare, zombie. Don't even dare. Oh, creeper. Creepers be creeping. Let's cover this whole area, that way I don't have mobs flowing around. And this way as well. Oh, there's a large area here. Ooh, that's gonna be a pain. Yep. This is gonna be quite a bit of a pain to actually completely cover it up. Do I have? Yes, I do have plenty. Something fell. Keep on going. Okay, there's nothing above. Everything's below. Except that spider. I don't need this. Neither this, and not that. I have a farm for that. Time to go the other way around. As long as I can cover every little bit. It'll be okay. And as long as there's nothing at 0 should be quite enough. Nope, nope, nope. I don't see anything else in 0. I'll add this here just in case. I believe there's something up there. No, I don't think there's much. Put that there. Tell me I don't want you there, so you can leave. Okay. So that's that, and okay. Should be enough here. I'll leave that hole right there. Yep. I believe I covered everything up. Yep, everything looks okay. So there we go. Covered up. Now I don't have to worry about that hole there. Okay, I can finish that in between streams. That's not that much. Let me go and repair my gear. Which it needs to be repaired. That goes there. That goes there. Shovel's okay, but I do need my main pick fixed. Ew, forgot to pick up this. There, that goes there. Actually, I'm missing one thing. My water bucket. Yep. That goes there, that goes there, and there we go. Overlays are off. Let's head all the way to the base. Then I can head straight to the raid farm. Yep, mountains here. And then this is my, well, the collab base. We have the super smelter here. Very small super smelter. So 200 furnaces. With some smokers and blast furnaces in the back. And a little bit of a farm right here. Law farm. Also, this super smelter is my own design. We have some buildings here. Not sure what they're going to be related to. That's gonna be a fun project for the future. Those guys right there. Then we have the pride and joy of this base. The main building that holds, if I get up the stairs correctly, my multiple auto sorting system. It literally sorts out every single item in game. Yeah. Really just a mess of redstone in the back. Just a mess. If I can get out of here. There we go. We have the flower farm over here, the cactus farm, and the bee farm. Also, all these farms are my own design. This is a sorting system for everything we have in this farm. I might have to add in the future a couple of farms in here or near here. A little bit of a cocoa bean farm as well. This is just manually. We don't use this type of ink at all, or so yeah, we barely need it. Cactus farm, we literally just converted to bone meal because a double chest of cactus is more than enough. It's not a useful unless you're using the green dye. Then we have the bee farm, which in the server we're only allowed to have only 5 of them, but I still love the design I made for this. The builds around this, including that one, was my design, including the super smelter. But all the rest of the designs, the buildings itself, were my 2 base mates. Redstone for this is, well, more or less a little bit of a mess. Oh, I didn't even notice they Perpy actually did this glass there, since this part is not visible unless you're in the redstone area. Okay. Big mistake. I do got my totem. Just in case I got my totem. Not gonna die. I haven't died in stream. And I don't want to start yet. Also, all my farms all have a switch to turn them on and off. In these three silos, we have the kelp, sugarcane, and bamboo farm. Oh, missed the landing. All of them are sorted into shulker farms, shulker boxes, so I don't have to. Easier way to carry them. Again, all these farms are. I love creating the farms myself instead of just grabbing anything from YouTube. Even though most of the farms are. Yeah, everybody has a similar type of farm. So there's no way of doing that. But again, all of them are different, differently to this farms, to the others. The on-off switch is not here. To turn each of the farms individually on, you have to do it from the main hub, which is right here. They all have it from here. Instead of just going to each farm and turning them on, you can just turn them on here and then go to this corner over here and do some AFK to get out. Yes, basically it's a little safe place where you can just AFK. But yeah, interiors and the builds, again, it's one of my base mates that is the one. She's been doing the whole design of the exterior, but literally has to wait until I build the farm for her to actually go ahead and yeah, everything. It's just quite. Again, I've enjoyed building with doing collabs due to the fact that everything I can concentrate on the easy part, which is redstone. It's like right now, this is just basically a transportation area where everything comes through, and then kind of have some a purpose on how everything goes. And I should get a bed because it's getting dark, and don't want no mobs here. And then we have this over here. This one right here. We have, I believe this is, yeah, this is the sheep farm. An overpowered sheep farm. It keeps on running no matter if we are here or not. Also, I haven't checked in a while. How am I able to how can I? No, I don't want to hit you. No, sorry, sheep. You're in the way. Really, I cannot get to that. Okay, shears are still okay. Okay, I have to pay attention to that. But I believe we're gonna run its course because, yeah, more than enough. Yeah. Yeah, more than enough. And don't tell me. Okay, I was gonna. Okay, I was going to say no. That cannot be. Yeah, this is still going. This is okay. Yeah, me and Redstone Farms, I almost always go a little bit overboard. Then we just have, in this side, we have the pig pen. We can, well, I can take the other side, will be better. This is just a storage. Oh, I believe there's not been something we're gonna bring here. I might have an idea for that, but a little bit later. I have to talk to them to see what we're gonna be doing for some areas. Then we have a massive cow area. Then we have these connective building that's basically to separate or connect. If I can land over here better. To connect the real area, the base area to the original starter area. It has an elevator there. This is the original, well, the first farm I built, which is a cobble and stone farm. Well, lies. That was the third farm I built. Yeah, that's the third. First one was that one right there, which is the actual iron farm. That was literally day one. Day one of the server starting literally was me getting to this area, getting materials and building that. So basically within the first 24 hours we already have iron. Within the first 3 days we had diamond armor. And our diamond armor didn't come from actual diamonds. Our diamond armor came from this building right here. And I believe you can already hear the sounds. Villager Trading Hall. We have an armory where we have extra armor, a weapons shield, and a few more extra things here just for if we need them. We also have up here the librarians where we get our books. I have here my converting system where I can just bring a villager, give him a golden apple. Well, not a villager, a zombie villager. Give him a golden apple, potion of weakness, and I can convert him and get any item I want. Then the third floor we have the library. Since I'm the one who's curing all the villagers, I get the actual curing price. So sweeping edge book is only cost me 2 emeralds. A mending cost me only 1. And so on and so on and so on with all of them. So yeah, I'm the one who, if I get a message, we are running out of some sort of book, I have to come here, do a lot of trading, which I'm not hurting on emeralds. Do I have any up here just in case I have to bring? I still have some. I have to bring in the future. I have to bring some over here. Yeah, this was basically the second project of the season. Villager Trading Hall. And combine with this building over here, which is a villager trading, a villager breeder and converter. I have 2 villagers up here where they get babies. They try to run to the bed, but they fall into the water stream. And they end up over here, where I have a lot of villagers there. Might have to do a cleanup house. This building here, small building, it's a snow farm. Yeah. And the game, the roof of the game, it's a snow block. We have the first sheep farm, which just was a little bit of a farm, wasn't that much heavy involved. We just needed a little bit of wool. We had that until I actually made the original, well, the correct one, which is up there. We have a goat farm where we have all the goats' horn. Basically, this area was the first, everything first. What's here? Okay, never mind, there's nothing important. Just a little starter area we had. Some things... can I? Nope. There we go. Some things we have here that we just going to leave just for the aesthetics of it. We're planning on doing some things inside that mountain, since it's a large cave as well. Then we have this up here, which is a drown farm. Nailed it. Can't be seen that much from down here, but yeah, spent a few minutes here, and they start appearing. Can they be seen? Yep, here you go. I don't know where he is, but he's around. There he goes. And then it has to be this, due to the fact of sweeping edge and that armor stand. And then, just all the way over here are the actual 3 main large farms in the game. This one right here was the first major farm or large farm I did in the game in this season, which is where I get all the emeralds from. A simple raid farm where I get a lot a lot of emeralds and redstone, water, glass bottles, red glowstone, spider eyes, gunpowder, sugarcane, sugar, and sticks, plus all the rest of the goodies I can get. And if one thing I have to do first. Let me grab this sword and fill up my inventory, because if not, it's going to be filled with things that I don't want at the moment. Let me grab my pick and let's start the farm. This is a slow start. After a full minute of this, the raid farm is a non-stop one after the other. And pick is mended. Let me place this right there. Let me step away from this farm to kind of deactivate the farm, and I can come right back. Yeah, it's a self-sustaining. I don't have to go to the pillager outpost to gather the bat ohm, because right up there we still have some guys that are going to stay always there. As soon as I press that stand on that pressure plate, it will automatically start and send me one of the banner guys, where I can just kill, rinse and repeat until, yeah. Then we have over there. I don't want to get that close, but let's do it a little safe. And one of our birds are still here. Haven't picked them up. Do I have by any chance? Yep, chokers are there. If I look right there, you see the choker. And then you have the maximum amount of chokers. Literally, this farm works every time a choker hits itself. By the game mechanic, he will hit himself and duplicate himself. So as soon as he gets hit, he will send a duplicate. If I can fly up here, you can see them right in there. If I can do this correctly, you'll see him right there. There's one there and one in the other side. They'll keep duplicating until they get to the top, where I can actually fly, and be very careful because there's a lot of angry flowers up here. They'll try to teleport here and then get killed by the flower. And then everything drops and gives me every single item I want down here. Yeah. Very, very effective farm. And as you can see, very resource friendly. All I have to do is use scaffolding. Yeah, and then the concept idea I've made, and I think I will do every single guardian farm from now on like this. Everything, the whole temple is above. I made a kind of like a guardians with a trident. My best way of making a statue. Not the best looking statue, but it's understandable what it is. But yeah, little bit different from actual guardian temple, because the temple doesn't actually have this ring. But yeah, it's completely walkable. You can actually see the whole farm. I still have to finish this interior, but we have the killing chamber up here. Right now it's a bit loud, but it is automatic right now, but I can actually stand here in the corner and kill him. Or in this corner over here. Has to hit in between the cobweb and the flower. Plus I have to, that's one of the reasons I need beacons, because I will be putting this beacon that passes right through the trident itself and both sides, just to have the correct effects we need not to get killed easily in here. Unlike last season, I added this floor right here where I can actually see the whole farm working. I got a little clutter here of items, but yeah. They go all the way above. Okay, now I can bring the sound a little bit higher. They come all the way around. I bet I can watch from here. They go all the way down, then come through this tube and end up at the top where they just fall. They go all the way through here and then you just fall. What? Right here. Through lava just to get a little bit of damage. Oh. We got our volunteers here. Many volunteers. As you can see, this farm is a little bit overpowered. Just a little bit overpowered. Mostly when most players make a guardian farm, usually on the server, at least here in Symmetria, most players just drain the whole area and just use a small portion to make the actual farm. I don't. I use the whole farm itself, the whole area, the whole perimeter actually is the correct word, to actually make the whole farm. I just flood the whole area. Can I at least do that? I use the whole perimeter, put soul sand at the bottom, and they just travel via the bubble all the way to the top where they just get carried away to get in the happy fun sauce called lava. Yeah. Me and Redstone, I go overboard in making these farms extremely overpowered. The raid farm, the original design I had, instead of using that one, it can only be used tops 6 hours AFK. Tops. Due to the fact that that raid farm I built gives you about 10,000, I think it was, or more items per hour. So yeah, not even 6. I think 4 hours of AFK would be plenty, because 10,000 items is plenty. That one is about 1,000 items per hour, and I still consider that farm is extremely OP. Even that little farm right there, the sugar farm. Yeah, I overdo myself sometimes. Also, in the nether roof, yes, I'm in the nether roof, I have access to all the farms. That one over there, that's the outpost. Just in case if the raid farm breaks, I can just go to the outpost, grab the banner, and come right back. But I have access to almost all my farms. Due to the fact that at the beginning, no elytra, walking everywhere was a pain. So we had everything in the roof. Then we have the Froglight farm up here. Oh, somebody forgot to turn this off. Yeah, again, me and farms, I tend to go overboard. This farm was originally made to be done by 5 floors, or yeah, 3 to 5 floors of layers, but that one layer was plenty. Then the original contraption that I will not be removing is a train track that gets us over there. Which again, an OP gold farm. Automatic gold farm. I think I've run this farm a total of, yeah. I just got here and this farm is already running. Yeah. Enough said. Enough said. Plus, the thing is, I'm alone in the server. So basically, right now is the best moment to actually do these AFK sessions. Then we have in this corner that small little thing right there. I believe I can stand right here. Or do I have to go up? No, I believe this one has to go up. Can it be seen? No, I think that one's gonna be a little bit slower. But this one right here, and this is the end for the train tracks. This is a gas tier farm. So basically, this is a gas farm. Again, I was gonna make this bigger, but this is plenty. I just AFK at the top over there, and they just spawn like crazy. This little thing right here, I do have to fix it because I forgot I have to give it more space than what I gave. This is basically a bartering system where I can get a different amount of materials. I got a soul speed 3. I'll take that. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I've built in this little. The best thing of me building only the farms without having to create the actual build. Then we have food for years. It's been taking a lot of it, but yeah. Plus we have leather. This is a hoglin farm. We're right now, if I stand, believe in this right here. There we go. Again, that project was meant to have 5 floors, 5 layers, and I went against of doing it due to the fact that, yeah. And I believe the gold farm, if I stand in here, the gold farm actually runs as well. So basically that's a double farm that is running. And I think, but I'm not sure, I think the gas farm works slower, but it actually works as well. Again, me and farms, I go just a tiny bit overboard. And then, where is it? The actual... Yes, I also break bedrock. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy... I think this is the one of the most games I enjoy playing. Besides Destiny and all the games I've played through the years. Minecraft is something that it will keep on evolving. I believe this game will, well, my way of thinking, this is one game that it will not die that easy. A little map with all the markers to identify where everything is. Me personally, I know where everything is because I built it all. But in some cases of the base mates, they don't. And then I have the last little farm, which, whoa, forgot about one. I think I streamed this at some point or another. The slime farm. I think I streamed this, but I think it was more of the digging the hole all the way down. And I think I built the farm, but not 100% sure. But yeah, it's a farm that is not needed to be run that often. And then we have the pet, Slimy, the slime. Almost forgot about the farm. But if I head south, I still have enough rockets. It's good. A long way south, there's the spaceship of the coral farm. A small but efficient. Take the rocket out of my inventory. Quite efficient. I think it has only been used once. And it was by me when I tested it out. Yeah, little details and little things have been done through the season. If I land here and I can 632, there we go. If this is gonna take a little bit. No, I was going to put shaders, but I know this computer is going to be. It will melt if I actually put shaders on. It's sad. But yeah, it is. It is quite a lot of things been done in this whole area. But I think one of the most important things I've enjoyed is not having to bother making the builds. Except that one, that was my own design. Kind of something that I wanted to add to the game. But yeah, it's enjoyable playing with other people in the server, and plus doing a base collab. This is the first season of 7. I think it's been 7 seasons I've been here, and this is the first season I've ever done a base collab. It's so difficult doing a base collab with some players due to the fact that mostly that collides is the design feature or the design wise. I tend to go for whatever is the feel of the season. Like last season that I did the base underwater. not everybody would have gone with that direction. Or the volcano biome. It's mostly the design that always collides with others, because everybody has their own unique style of building. But yeah, more or less that's what I've done. And plus, going to try to do more streams because I'm a little bit too lazy on doing them. Hopefully, in the future, I can actually do more streams. But I guess I will end stream there. And I believe I have somebody perfectly to actually do a raid. Yep, and cuddly violence is still. Oh. Let's see, hopefully I am doing this correctly. Again, takes too long for me to actually do streams and that. And I believe I did put the correct name. Hopefully I did it correctly. If I did, it did. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this little stream. Hopefully I can do more in the future and not only this one. Let's switch to the end of stream. Also, I just realized I have to change that end of stream. I made that a couple of years back when I made the volcano biome. And anyway, guys, hope you guys have a good night, good day, and see you in the next stream.